Hi, everybody. Welcome to our webinar today. My name is Jason Steja. I'm your moderator for today's webinar brought to you by ASAP Marketplace, maximizing construction efficiency and cost savings through ASAP Marketplace. We're excited for everyone to be here. We've got two great presenters. Ian Watkins is the head of sales and Sean Mahon is the CEO, both of ASAP Marketplace. They're going to do a great job. A few housekeeping notes before we get started so we make the best use of your time today. You'll see that you can have the ability to maximize that media player window if you want to view it in full screen mode, so feel free to do that. There's no dial-in option for attendees, so you're going to be hearing this through your PC or through your mobile device. We recommend headphones. If not, just make sure that the volume on your speakers are turned up. You'll see some icons at the bottom of the screen that enable you to do a few different things. Feel free to play with those icons. The more you engage, the better for us. We are having a Q&A session at the end of today's webinar. You'll see a Q&A box. It's right underneath the speaker box. If you have any questions for our presenters, simply type in your questions, click submit. We're going to be fielding all questions, as many as we can, at the end of the presentation. Finally, in terms of time, we'll be in and out, including the Q&A, in under 40 minutes. So be prepared for that. We are recording today's webinar. Be on the lookout for the on-demand version of that within the next 24 hours. If you want to share this with some of your colleagues, please do. The more, the merrier. So with that being said, let's dive into our agenda before we hand it off to our presenters today. We already started off with the overview and, with the introduction. After that, Ian's going to lead us with an overview of the role of construction site services in the construction industry today and discuss the efficiency gains through outsourcing, cost reductions, and highlight the time benefits and project acceleration achievable through outsourcing the procurement management of your construction site services to companies such as ASAP. We're also going to present some real-life case studies and real-world examples before concluding with future trends and recommendations. And then, as I mentioned, we're going to end with the Q&A and some next steps that you guys can take to get engaged with Sean, Ian, and the ASAP Marketplace team. So without further ado, I'm going to pass the baton to Ian. Ian, take it away.
Thank you, Jason, for that warm introduction. I appreciate it. And I want to thank everybody for their time today, which I know is highly valuable. So let's go ahead and jump right in. The construction industry is characterized by complexities and challenges, and obviously the constant pursuit of efficiency. Companies seek strategies to optimize their operations, control costs, and accelerate project timelines in today's competitive landscape. One strategy that is gaining traction is the outsourcing of their construction site service rentals to companies like ASAP Marketplace. By leveraging these platforms, construction firms can access all their job site rental needs in one place. Outsourcing construction site services involves delegating tasks such as the rental of portable sanitation, roll-off dumpsters, temporary fencing, and heavy equipment. Today, we're going to discuss three primary benefits of using a company such as ASAP Marketplace. Number one, efficiency gains. Number two, cost reductions. And number three, time savings. And at the end, if we have time, we'll share some real world examples. So let's go ahead and jump in with efficiency gains. Outsourcing via ASAP Marketplace grants construction companies access to a national network of over 5,000 site service vendors. The platform connects companies with a curated database of highly qualified vendors that we've been working with for years. This gets rid of the headache of needing to source multiple products from upward of a dozen vendors per job site. The benefits of outsourcing extend beyond the immediate access of vendors to more time focused on finding labor. According to AGC, 72% of construction projects take longer than expected due to labor shortages. This isn't a new trend, though. In 2015, KPMG found that 69% of project owners said that poor contractor performance is the single biggest reason for project delays and underperformance. Through utilizing a third-party service to handle your job site rental needs, you can focus your time and efforts on the most value-added activities, such as staffing your crews appropriately. ASAP Marketplace helps contractors drive efficiency through offering a consolidated procurement experience. We are your white glove service for all your job site rental needs. By outsourcing these services through ASAP, construction companies can tap into the knowledge and experience of our team of experts, which makes your procurement process much more efficient. ASAP Marketplace also streamlines operations by providing a centralized platform for managing various aspects of your construction project. Things such as vendor management, progress tracking, and centralized communication all facilitate collaboration between the construction company and service providers, which minimizes delays and optimizes your workflow.
Ian, I think it's worth mentioning too at this point that McKinsey and Company actually conducted a study and found that outsourcing strategic procurement activities can give companies access to scale, expertise, and capabilities that they just don't have in-house. This is particularly relevant in the construction industry where specialized knowledge and experience are critical to a project's success. So through leveraging, ASAP Marketplace, construction companies can ensure that they have the right expertise for each project phase and overall work on enhancing the project quality and efficiency.
Thank you, Sean. Let's dive further into the efficiency gains. And in order to do so, we need to understand the services that can be outsourced through platforms like ASAP Marketplace. These include portable toilets, which are obviously essential for maintaining hygiene and sanitation on your job site. We offer toilets in various types and sizes, including standard models, ADA compliant models, as well as high-rise units. We also offer sinks and executive restroom trailers. The availability of these various unit types mean that you can pick what works for your job site and your workers' needs. We also offer storage containers in offices. Secure storage solutions are obviously critical for tools and materials to prevent things like environmental damage and theft. Proper storage also allows you to have the things that you need at hand at any time. We offer roll-off dumpsters in various sizes from 10-yard to 40-yard. These are critical, obviously, for waste management and getting rid of excess materials and waste at the end of the job. These are efficiently disposed of through ASAP Marketplace through a one-stop shop and allow you to keep your job site clean. We offer temporary fencing, which obviously provides a secure perimeter for your job site, but it also allows you to rest assured knowing that the public will be safe from the hazards of the job site. We have multiple options here as well, from panels on stands to post-driven fencing, as well as barricades. And then we have the general category and construction equipment rental. We have access to a wide range of general rental items such as tents, all the way up to heavy machinery. When you work with ASAP, the only thing you need to worry about is telling us what you need, when you need it, and where it needs to be, and we'll handle the rest. Let's move on to cost reductions. The competitive environment that's fostered by ASAP Marketplace plays a pivotal role in driving down costs for construction companies. You can benefit from a wide array of service providers, which offer competitive pricing through our platform. It also enables companies to compare quotes, negotiate costs, and select the most cost-effective option for their needs and their budget constraints. ASAP Marketplace offers site service providers a similar experience to what Priceline and Kayak offer the travel industry. These platforms have obviously made it easier for travelers to find and book flights, hotels, and rental cars at a competitive price. It's also made it easier for smaller travel companies to compete with the larger travel companies by giving them access to a wider audience than they would have otherwise. Similarly, ASAP Marketplace allows construction companies to quickly access multiple options for their site service needs and select the best company for their budget and needs. When you work with our MVP team, we'll actually handle all of this for you and put together a competitive package per job site. The cost reductions further are amplified by the competitive environment that ASAP Marketplace provides for service providers. On the platform, they can compete for business, which drives down pricing and ensures that construction companies have the best possible rates. But it doesn't stop there. It also leads to benefits with their service levels. The providers understand that we work only with highly qualified vendors that provide superior service. And so they compete in that manner as well to win contracts. More importantly, we actually manage multiple job sites with each vendor, and then we have a ranking system so that we know who the best vendors are, and we're committed to high quality. This in turn ensures that you receive the best possible service every time you work with us. Outsourcing services through ASAP also alleviates the burden of maintaining an extensive in-house procurement team. This reduction in overhead includes costs obviously related to salary, benefits, training, and equipment. Thus, you can reallocate those resources more efficiently, redirecting those savings into critical aspects of your projects. Let's move on to the time benefits. ASAP Marketplace also facilitates rapid access to services to service professionals, expediting project timelines. The platform minimizes delays associated with the traditional procurement methods of reaching out to multiple vendors and everything that goes into that, and this accelerates your project completion. We're no strangers to the fact that consumers today demand speed, convenience, and a personalized shopping experience. This phenomenon is known as the Amazon effect. This demand has empowered purchasing departments to rethink their approach to procurement and vendor management. Like Amazon, ASAP Marketplace provides a streamlined, efficient process for sourcing your site service needs, which reduces communication-related delays and enhances overall project timelines.
What I would also say too, Ian, is we've seen this happen in the real world. So we recently worked with BrandPoint Services on about over 100 locations, providing them with a single point of contact and a single vendor. So what normally would have required over 2,500 vendors to manage and ask for quotes, BrandPoint's team was able to consolidate that to a single phone call. Laura Boyer, one of their project coordinators, actually shared her experience with working with ASAP Marketplace recently. And what she did have to say was that, dealing with ASAP has helped them make locating rental equipment easy and quick, which has allowed her to delegate more time to other projects. And so, that's time that's going to these other projects, and that's speeding her up. And so she even had to say that, we were able to streamline this across multiple projects. And even when it was a point of emergency, we were able to get them responses within hours. So that was able to actually free them up when it is an emergency situation on other things that are quite time sensitive.
Thank you, Sean, for that example. The time benefits of using ASAP aren't limited only to faster procurement. By having a reliable and efficient service provider like ASAP Marketplace, construction companies can avoid project delays that are caused by service failures and logistical issues. For instance, timely delivery of portable toilets, dumpsters, and heavy equipment can prevent work stoppages and allow your project to stay on track.
I would also say too, Ian, just sorry to interject here, but on BrandPoint, they also had to say that we stay with them for the entire project. So we're able to actually continue to assist throughout the duration for those exact reasons. So when there's a delay issue, a swap issue, a removal issue, we're still there providing that white glove service.
Absolutely. Thank you. In addition to all that, our platform also allows you to have centralized communication, ensuring that all your stakeholders are kept informed about the service of your deliveries, swaps on dumpsters, anything of that nature, as well as any potential issues that may arise. This transparency reduces the risk of miscommunication and ensures that problems are addressed promptly, which minimizes downtime. So why don't we take a look at a few case studies?
Yeah, I can take that over, Ian. So, we recently spoke about BrandPoint Services and the work that we've done with them. I would add that in addition to allowing her to focus on other projects and consolidate what would have been hundreds of calls down to a single phone call, we're actually negotiating pricing on her behalf. And so our willingness to work for that pricing has been a big priority for them and one of the reasons why they've been so happy with our service. We've also done work with Stansel Properties and Development. There we were able to consolidate our services to a single vendor through us, which streamlined their ordering process for toilets, dumpsters, fencing, and equipment rental. That allowed them to run their projects more efficiently, reducing the complexity of dealing with multiple vendors, ensure consistent quality service across all of their locations. Cheryl actually had this to say about ASAP Marketplace while working with us. She highlighted the ease and speed of locating rental items through ASAP Marketplace, which allowed her to focus on other critical aspects of her project, including material and labor. A third example would be FMGI. So that's a rather large scale construction project that they're managing at FMGI, and they face challenges with maintaining an extensive in-house team for various site services. So through using ASAP Marketplace, they were able to realize cost savings on their procurement team, and we were able to resource their projects, their most critical products, improving the overall project quality and efficiency. So what I would say, FMGI was able to save dozens of hours of admin work and costs, but not only save money on the cost, but take that freed up time and allocate it more efficiently to other projects and other categories of a project. So those are just some of the benefits that we've realized in the real world, specifically around improved project coordination, reduced administrative burdens, and just overall better cost control.
Thank you, Sean. Let's look at some future trends next. So, as we look at the future, it's clear that the construction industry will continue to evolve. It's going to be driven by technological advancements and the ever changing market dynamics. Digital platforms like ASAP Marketplace will play an increasingly important role in shaping the industry's future, specifically with procurement of construction site services. The benefits of using a centralized platform for managing construction site services are clear, and as more companies adopt these technologies, the industry as a whole will become more efficient and competitive. In conclusion, adopting technologies such as ASAP Marketplace for outsourcing your construction site services presents numerous advantages, including enhanced efficiency, cost reductions, and accelerated project timelines. So as a recap, outsourcing your procurement and managing your job site with ASAP Marketplace provides the following benefits. First, efficiency gains. By working with us, you get access to our national network of vetted vendors and our in-house expertise, leading to a more efficient project management. Second, cost reductions. By working with us, you get to take advantage of our competitive environment, which is fostered by our marketplace, our platform, which drives down costs and enables construction companies like yourself to compare quotes, negotiate cost, and select the most cost-effective option for you. Outsourcing this way also reduces overhead expenses, as we previously noted. Third, the time benefits. Site services may only represent 1% of a project's budget, but it typically takes far more than 1% of a project manager's time. By working with ASAP Marketplace, you can allow your project managers to focus on their most important tasks, knowing that your site service rentals will be handled properly. And finally, we took a look at some case studies, which provided real-world examples from companies like BrandPoint Services, Stansel Properties, and FMGI. These demonstrate the tangible benefits of using ASAP Marketplace, and these case studies highlight the significant cost savings, time benefits, and improved project management that they've been able to take advantage of through our platform. So let's turn it over to Q&A with Jason.
Thanks, gentlemen. Great presentation, great overview of ASAP, the value you bring to the marketplace. We did have some questions that came in from the audience. Before we tackle those, just a brief reminder that we are recording today's session, so be on the lookout for that on-demand version. I bet it'll be in your inbox by tomorrow, if not tomorrow morning. So be on the lookout for that. But with that being said, we had some questions coming in, so let's tackle them. This first one came in from Alan. Pretty simple. What is your MVP program? Ian, do you want to take that one?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, so our MVP program is our national accounts program. We assign a national account manager with a construction company who's enrolled in the program as a single point of contact for you. So you literally have one person that you can email, text, or give a call any time of day, and they will take care of any of your job site needs. This obviously streamlines the process even further than what we've talked about today, because you don't even have to be the one to go onto the platform. You just send a text message or an email, and we'll take care of it for you through that program.
Great. We've got one coming in from Vanessa, kind of a follow-up to that. How do I get set up to be a part of the MVP program?
I can take that one. It's really quite simple. It's as simple as reaching out to myself or Ian Watkins, introducing yourself. What's your company? How many projects are you doing a year? And then we'll get you connected with one of our MVP account managers. And then they'll take it from there and ensure you're set up in our system. But really, it's as easy as raising your hand, asking for that introduction.
Great. So we've got one. This is from David. Are there locations that you do not service currently?
So We do service the entire US and Canada. That said, we are restricted to where people generally are living. So we do need to have assets in the vicinity within a driving distance of the location. So if your location's hyper rural and we're talking, hundreds of miles away from the nearest civil piece nearest town, then we may not be able to provide your service. However, if people are living there, we're able to provide the service.
Okay, great. We've got one from, this is Mark. It's around payments. Do you offer payment terms?
Yes, we do. You would have to apply for credit payment terms through our account managers. That would then get reviewed by our accounting team, and assuming you are approved for credit from our accounting team, we can provide payment terms.
Okay, and Mark has another question around that. Do you offer fixed pricing across the country?
Unfortunately, we do not, due to the very regionally based pricing that is prevalent in this space. So a toilet in Vermont is going to be very different from a toilet in Texas. And likewise, a dumpster in Vermont is going to be priced very differently than a dumpster in Texas. So all of the pricing that we provide is bespoke and specific to that location.
Okay, great. Well, we're way under time, which is good, but that's all the questions we're going to take. If you have any other questions for our presenters, if we got to all of them. So if it's not too late to send in a question if you haven't already, but I think we're going to wrap that. If you watch the on-demand version, you can actually send in questions during the on-demand version. Sean, Ian, somebody from the ASAP team will reach out to you directly. I kind of always like to do this to end the webinar. Sean, this is your business. You're the CEO. You found it. You were the founder of it. Could you just kind of put a bow on this at a really high level, talk about the value of ASAP Marketplace, why you're different than anything in the market, and we kind of end with that. Do you mind doing that for us?
Yeah, not a problem. So, I would say first, our value proposition is quite simple. It's time, convenience, and ease of doing business with us. So we're here to save you time and really provide you peace of mind with your job site experience. What sets us apart is we're committed to doing the right thing. So if we say we're going to do something, we're going to do it. And we will do whatever it takes to ensure that you have a good experience. So that commitment to customer service really is what sets us apart, and that commitment to saving you time and providing you peace of mind.
Fantastic. Well, I want to thank everybody for attending today's session. Hope you got a lot of value out of it. I'm sure you did. Wanted to thank Sean and Ian for a great presentation. Really
Thank you.
appreciate, yeah, absolutely. Appreciate your participation. We'll get the on-demand version out shortly, and we'll have another webinar coming up with the ASAP Marketplace team here in the near future. So be on the lookout for communications on that. But thanks again, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.